All right, about to make some zucchini bread. This is one zucchini shredded with the grater. I'm going to do a second one. So that is 2 zucchinis. Squeeze it with paper towels or a kitchen towel. Of course, the paper towel didn't work, so now we have to use a regular towel. Three cups of flour. To that, 1.5 teaspoon baking soda, 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon sea salt. To that mixture, we are going to add 1 cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You can make it all 1 sugar if you want. I like to mix it up. And if you don't have one of these, my mom has had this since like, I don't know, 1990. Stone terracotta. It keeps the brown sugar soft. I love that thing. Then you add your cinnamon. You can have 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. What I did is 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of allspice, because I love allspice. But you don't have to put allspice. You can just do 1.5 of cinnamon. And of course, I was so preoccupied with getting this filmed for you guys, I read my instructions the wrong way. Duh. So in a separate bowl, before you do this, I'm going to put this in the front. You put the sugars with the butter and the cinnamon and the nutmeg in a separate bowl. You do the flour, the salt, baking soda, baking powder in a separate bowl. My bad. Okay, to the eggs, we're going to add 1 cup of oil and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now just blend this together. Of course, I didn't put the sugar in this one, but it's fine. It's all going in the same place. They're mixing together. To the mixture, add your zucchini and hand mix. Okay, so I am using a 1 pound 4 ounce of crushed pineapple. I squeezed out as much liquid as I could, and then I took 3 tablespoons to put aside. I'm going to use this with the frosting. But you take the rest of it. It's okay if there's juice in there. We like the juice. And you pour that in, and you hand mix it by folding it in. You do not mix it with the mixers, just fold it in. Just like so, like with a spoon, just start mixing until it's combined. All right, now is when you set your time or your temperature to 350 to start preheating, and we'll add the powder slowly into the wet mixture, like so, and mix. I have a big bag of walnuts from Restaurant Depot. As you can see, they are pretty big sizes, so I'm going to chop them up before I add them to the mixture. All right, hand chop these, fold it into the mixture. Spray your pans or put butter in, whatever you prefer. Okay, those 2 are done, and because I'm extra, I'm always extra, I'm adding cinnamon sugar sprinkle to the top. Because I'm big back. So, there you go. So we are going to go for 1 hour, and then you stick a toothpick in to see if anything comes out with it. If it does, keep it in there for another 5 to 10 minutes, but keep checking it. All right, pull your cream cheese out. You can pull it out an hour in advance or 30 minutes in advance. Your choice. I'm going to take this whole thing out, take out the wrapper, and then put it on a plate. The pineapple I'll put back in the fridge. We're going to mix this with powdered sugar and pineapple. First zucchini bread, and the second one, let it cool. While it's cooling, got cream cheese softened and 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. I poured in a little bit and started mashing with a fork, so here's some more. Just add it a little at a time and mix it in. All right, it's mixed pretty well, so I got out the pineapples that we put aside. See if we can get a scoop or so. You throw it in a little bit more, and this one you mix like this. You can taste in between to see if you want more or less. Sorry about it spinning. I'm one-handed doing this. But yeah, taste it. Otherwise, add some of the pineapple juice if you want more pineapple. So I added it all in. Now, because you have the pineapple juice in here, it's going to probably try to separate a little bit. And I'm not going to put it on top of the breads, because the breads are hot, I'm just going to leave this in the fridge. And when I get a slice of bread, then I'll just put it on top, because this will thicken and harden in the fridge a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so there they are. You can see the zucchini and the walnuts and the pineapple bits. A little scoop. You can see how moist it is. Oh yeah, super soft. Look. Very good. I'm just falling apart. It's good. Screenshot my recipe and let me know if you try it and like it. Thank you for watching my video. Sorry it's in portrait instead of landscape. Hopefully I'll grow more zucchini this year and put it in the correct format. Please let me know if you try this and you like it. Comment, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I have more recipes, holiday decor, and so much more at Kelly's Deals Decor and More.